Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' generosity and your support. As always, it really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. And if you're actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you're interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, if you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting. Everything really does help. So thank you guys so much. And for today's video, something different, a new game that we're going to be covering on the channel, something that I've been really excited for a long time, Girls Frontline 2. Girls Frontline 2 is something that I've been excited for a long time. I've been waiting for that global release. And of course, I have to start covering it. I'm really excited for this game. I love XCOM. I actually played the original Girls Frontline for a little bit, but it just wasn't my thing until I saw the new one come out for CN, and the gameplay was awesome. I love XCOM, so this is amazing. Not only that, but what Nikkei and at least Girls Frontline have in common, at least for the sequel, is that what you see in the gameplay is also what you pull for. That's something that I appreciate, and I know that not everybody cares about that, but I do. So I'm really excited, and there's a lot of cover because, as you know, at least Dark Winter / Mika's goes up on the 3rd. I know there are some issues with the whole how play stuff, but I'll talk about it later. But we have a bunch of stuff to cover, so let's actually just put it on screen right now. And we're at the Girls Frontline 2 Exilium Twitter, talking about the new event that we're going to get right at launch, which is Sojourners of the Glass Island. Now, if you're not aware of what this is one of the first major events that Girls Frontline 2 had in CN, but they did not have it first. This was something that came down a little bit down the line. So there's already a different schedule with the banners and the events, so it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to see how that goes. Hopefully it's not too severe because right now, it's pretty tough because there's a huge meta unit right at launch, and then another unit that's you don't really have to worry about, but I'm going to try to get both. But that being said, though, I really hope that's not something that we're going to have to keep seeing, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad, and this is just for the start. We'll have to find out. That being said, though, for the event itself, there's a part 1 and a part 2 story-wise, an event, game mode, and challenge mode that you can participate in, with some premium pulls that you get for the login bonus, so that's always nice. But something that we need to talk about in regards to this event are the characters, because not only is this event releasing, this is really important because the 2 banners that we are getting is Suomi and Ulrid. Now, Suomi is the character on the right with the headphones, and in the middle is Ulrid. Now, this is really important because we actually got confirmation of the event banners themselves, first being actually with Suomi. Now, in this targeted procurement, we're actually going to have Suomi, Groza, and Kofni. Now, I'm really excited for this just because, if you're not aware, Suomi, meta-wise, she is pretty much the litter support of Girls Frontline 2. Meaning, day 1, like, she's gonna be like the most meta character that even since, like, release, it's probably gonna be used for a long time. But here's the thing, Suomi came out way later down the line, so there's already a difference in the banners. So the fact that we're getting her first is a curse and kind of goated. It's a curse because now that we know that the banners are gonna be different, we don't know what's gonna come down the line in terms of the CN schedule. We can use it as some form of reference, but anything can happen now. But now we can have a really good support to start with, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword. And alongside Suomi, we are also going to be having Ulrid. And it's crazy that we're going to be getting a double banner right at the start. I don't know how to feel about it, but at the same time, the only thing that's really good about it is that Ulrid is not very good at all. Compared to Suomi, Ulrid is not that great at all for a character. Now, that being said, I'm going to try to pull for both of them because waifu collector, but I also want to try to get an extra copy of Suomi because I really love Suomi, so I have no idea what's going to happen to me. I'm going to lose my wallet. It's going to be so bad. But in terms of Ulrid's recruitment, it also involves Cheetah, which is a character that we actually are getting for free from the pre-registration targets, and then we're also getting Nemesis. And I really like how Nemesis looks, and Cheetah. There's a lot of characters in the game that look so good. Same thing with Ulrid. They all look good, dude. The 3D models in this game look so insane. But I have a heavy heart for Suomi because I have to be honest. There's a skin coming out with Suomi that I'm gonna have to buy, and that's this summer skin. It looks too good, dude. Look at that rubber duck, dude. Look at that rubber duck. It looks too good, dude. Look, I know there's fan service and stuff, but I really like ducks. I like rubber ducks and stuff. Like, that's something that I really like. And the summer outfit, look at that belly, dude. It looks too good, dude. I'm gonna have to be getting this. I have to get this. It just looks too good. And, you know, like I said, XCOM gameplay, which I really like. So the fact that this is like a lewd kind of game, that's XCOM, is perfect, dude. And she has an awesome, like, water, like, squirt gun kind of, like, weapon skin. I'm gonna have to get it for her. Like, it looks too good, dude. Look at those feet, bro. Look at that feet. It looks too good. I love it, dude. God bless Mika, dude. I'm so excited for Sparkling Ocean, dude. It looks amazing. I'm really excited. I've never been this excited to lose money before, you know what I mean? Like, they cooked so hard with it for no reason. But enough simping out the way, because I really wanted to talk about where those two characters lie on the tier list, because I mentioned that Suomi is really good, and then I also mentioned that Overhead's not that great overall. Now, I want to give a massive shout out to my homie Sephi. His website, ludenwaifus.com. Absolutely amazing resource right here. Now, he has stuff for Starseed, Haze Reverb, Tricao, which is a work in progress right now, Goddess of Victory Nikkei as usual, and Girls Frontline 2. Now, in terms of Girls Frontline 2, he has a few guides going on, but he has a tier list that's translated from CN that we can actually use as a frame of reference, which is really good. But something that I want to highlight that he also notes here is that this game uses team comps a lot. So it's really important to understand the teams, understand synergy with characters that can build them even further together. However, he also talks about how people will just skip that advice and just go directly to tier 0, which is just so true. But I wanted to talk about the tier list for a second, because as you can see, Suomi is at the very top. And the fact that she's coming out day 1 is going to be insane. So you really don't have to worry that much now, because you got one of the huge meta units that will help you push content so early on. And real quick, I just want to talk about where our girl Ulrid lies, because Ulrid is actually, I believe she's over here in the tier 2. Now, that being said, be aware, because we don't know how the banner schedule is going to be. That being said, though, in CN, there was a banner schedule that involved Raymond's wife with that whole drama, the NTR stuff, and it was actually Dayan. And Dayan is Raymond's wife and quote-unquote NTR, but she is really good. And if this means we get another meta character right after this, it's going to be tough, so be aware that this is going to be a tough one. If we go back on schedule after this, it could be a completely different character after this. Now, something that I do want to mention to like let you kind of ease yourself is that if you really just want to pull for Suomi and you don't want to pull for Ulrid, is that this game has a lot of reruns when it comes to the character banners themselves. Because if we go back here to the CN banner history, you can actually look and see that we're supposed to have Tololo first, and then have Raymond's wife, and then go from there. But as you can see, that there are reruns here with the banner history. Girls Frontline 2 is very good with reruns, so you really don't have to stress it. So if you really just want to go for one, go for Suomi for sure. But I'm always going to say this, go for who you want. Go for your waifu. Go for whoever makes you happy. If Ulrid makes you happy, then go for it. I'm just here to give a little bit of tip, and even then, I'm going to be pulling for everything, so don't even listen to me. And with all that out the way, I just want to say that pre-download is available now, at least for Dark Winter / Mika. And if you actually are interested and you're supposed to be with Howplay, and you actually want to play Dark Winter early, Seiya actually talked about this, and that there is this guy that responded to him who has a pre-download for Dark Winter for those who are region blocked. Now, if you are an EU watcher and you are part of Howplay, I'm gonna link this right here in the description of my video if you made it this far, and you can download it from there and let me know how it goes. So hopefully that helps you. I'm really excited for this game. I'm really excited for a lot of things. Tomorrow I'm going to probably cover all the pre-registration rewards, everything you can expect at launch. Might talk a little bit about re-rolling because I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I'm not sure because the 0.8 rate is just not worth the headache, but I might still. But we'll have to see. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited for Girls Frontline 2 if you are watching. Even if you're not planning on playing the game and you're still watching this video to support me, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And as always, thank you guys so much for the constant support. Take care and have a good one.